Welcome to the channel, viewers. Reverend Dr. J.W. Morrison, theologist, Gosford, Central Coast, New South Wales, on the road, heading home from Sydney, near Sydney Airport. One of the things about getting into a relationship with somebody that can't resolve things is you soon feel like you're just a means of supply. What I mean by that is the person is not coming to you to be loved. They're coming to you to be supplied by your sexuality, your company, to give them a sense of status, maybe a sense of belonging. They can look at their life through the mirror of your life and get a sense of reality for themselves, possibly. And there's so many different ways in which people can run supply out of you, and you think it's love, but it's not. It's not. If the first sign that it's not is triangulation, unresolved. Unresolved will give these people away every time. If there's an element of unresolved, that means there's an element of undervalue towards a relationship from the person that's not bringing resolve. And that's going to cause trauma, because you're going to be hoping that resolve will come. You'll ask the person for the narc for resolve, or whatever the problem is with the person, for resolve, and they'll say, oh no, the people aren't ready to talk yet, or they'll dodge the subject, they'll avoid the subject, because what they're doing is they're allowing the troublemaker to have control over the relationship. They're trying to psychologically punish you for the person that has the gripe. They're allowing the person who has the gripe to psychologically punish you in a way in which you don't even know it's happening, because they figure the gripe person will be going, well, they can't do this and they can't do that because of me. That's given them a sense of revenge on that point. Then they're getting the sense of the person that you're with being an ally via them not resolving the issue with you. And you're watching this from a conscious position, hopefully, not on drugs, alcohol, or anything else. And usually these people are. That's why they're so messed up. That's why they're so dysfunctional. They're either medicated on alcohol, drugs, or all of the above. And you're wondering why nothing's getting resolved. It can't be resolved. These people aren't capable of resolve, you fool. You're trying to get love where there is no love. It doesn't exist there. It's not there to have. That's all there is to it. There's no love there. So you're hanging on, you're doing your bit, you're performing, making sure you're fit, healthy, eating well, sleeping well, and performing. And you're just being used for supply. And they're getting supply out of your emotional punishment. They know that you want to go do whatever it is that they won't let you do. They know you want to get this thing resolved, but they won't resolve it. They know that the relationship could be lost because of the unresolved. And they know that you are suffering. They know. That's the whole thing. They know. And you're in this mindset, if I try a little bit harder, if I prove to them I'm this and that, they don't care about all that. They care about causing you trauma. That's a form of supply for the malignant narcissist working in the background, the flying monkey. You see, the person that you're sleeping with is representing the narcissist behind them. If you don't believe me, then why haven't you got resolve? They don't want you to have resolve. They're trying to ruin you mentally, break you down. And then when they know they've broken you down, guess what? They discard you. But if you don't crack, if you don't break, if you can see what's going on, it causes them tremendous confusion. They can't work out why you're managing to hang on. They can't work out why you're able to function in amongst all the dysfunction. They can't work out why. They don't know why. How is this person not breaking down? Everybody else did. They can't work out why. But what they don't realise is you've seen all this before, years before they come along. Years. Seen it all before. You know exactly what's going on. You know what's going to happen next. They're trying to work out how come this person's not breaking down. Even though in a way you are, it's starting to get to you, it's starting to give you the creeps. You know, you've proven to this person who you are, what you are. They're not interested in you. They're only using you for supply. They like what you give. They don't like you. They like what's coming out of you, but they don't care less about you. They're too engaged and enmeshed with their little husbands and wives at home, little daughters and sons that are little husbands and wives. They've given all their authority to their children. You're nothing. They're just getting off you what they can't get off their children. They can't get what they're getting off you off their children. It's not possible. They can't get the supply and the stuff that they're getting off you out of their crony little self-centered grandized by the parents' children. The children are grubs. They're self-centered. They're rude. They cost these people to lose their relationships. And these people let them, which tells you they've got more value for their cruddy little, uppity-duppity, self-centered, grandized by their parents' children than what they have for the boundaries around their relationship. They're talking about you with their children. They're complaining about you with their children. Why do you think you can't visit? Had a lady contact me with the same problem. Exactly. She goes, I got exactly the same. I said, well, you know what it is. These people are malignant. They can't resolve. They don't want to resolve. They don't see the problem. They think you're the problem. You're just spectating the dysfunction. It's good theatre. You think, if you haven't seen good theatre, get yourself involved in this sort of thing. It's crazy stuff. Lunatic stuff. Add drugs to it and dope. Add alcohol to it and medications, man. It's just unbelievable. And these people cause unresolved and then start to blame you for it. So now they start looking outside the relationship for someone they're going to be able to whinge about you to. And usually 4 or 5 desperates will put their hand up. They've always got some orbiter on the outside from the past, or, you know, some friend that they've always turned to that's about as wise as a cowboy in a pig's rodeo. And it's all because they cannot resolve their own issues. You become the punching bag, man. And there's always some demonized, weak, ignorant simp waiting on the fringe. They keep them on the fringes. They've got a harem closet, harem garage. They pull the clowns out of the pig's rodeo and get their rocks off with them in the mud. It's all filthy, dirty, hopeless. Hopeless. As I say, I've got mates that come to the gym and they're just, oh, we got on the coke on the weekend, we done this and that. They're still living with their mothers, 50 years old. Still living with their mummy, 50 years old. Oh, I picked up some Sheila from the pub. You know, 50 years old, never grew up. Some of you people listening to this need to grow up. You need to grow up as quickly as you can. You're running around like ignoramuses, make fools of yourself, godless, with a Christian heritage, pedigree Christians, and you don't even know the first thing about it. Lunacy. Look down the bong trying to find the light. There's no light in the bong. If you don't believe me, feel your throat. There's no light in the stubby, in the long neck. If you don't believe me, tell me about your liver. The only light you're going to get out of the cigarette's the one you like to kill yourself. You're going to kill yourself. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Another one, another one, another one, another one. And these people just go round in a cycle. The next lot of drugs, the next lot of sex, the next lot of food, the next lot of whinging, the next lot of disabling. And let's start again. The next lot of breakfast, the next lot of whinging, the next lot of poor pity, oh me, I've got to this and that. The next lot of wasting money, the next lot of food, the next lot of all this and that. No. Oh, this person's this and this person's that. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror, you fools. They tell you all about their spirituality and can't even back it up. Can't even back it up one bit. Oh, it's just, honestly, guys, some of you people are stuck in relationships because you want to be there. You like the toxicity. You haven't got the guts to get up off your ass and say, bye. You're being abused, used. It's disgraceful. You become an addict because of the person that you're with, just to stay with the person that you're with. Get involved in all their garbage, rubbish. They're all unfit, unhealthy mentally and physically and all that. They think they're top shit. They can't even wipe their ass properly. I've seen it with my own two eyes. And, you know, you think their sex is good. You got to be joking. Are you desperate? Are you desperate? Come on, wake up, open your eyes, get out of there. Walk away. Haven't you had enough? They don't care about you. Can't you see? Open your eyes. Open your eyes. This is Reverend Dr. J.W. Morrison, theologist. Gosford, Central Coast, New South Wales, Australia. Bye for now.